This is the Wraith. That's it, video and video done. This one is noticeably going to be a little shorter, because the Wraith is pretty basic, and one of the few characters that came out with the game. But everything about him just kinda, I don't know, sucks. The Wraith's power is called the Wailing Bell, and is extremely easy to understand. See, just look at how short this is. You know, compared to like some of the college thesis stuff we're getting with new killers. Essentially all you have to know is the Wraith's power is invisibility. That's it. That's his power. Alright, video done, video over. Holding your power button causes the Wraith to ring his bell, and after a short delay, you end up going invisible. I say invisible and everybody says invisible, but invisible would be completely transparent, wouldn't it? When the Wraith becomes cloaked or uncloaked, a whole map-wide sound plays. Kinda like a or more like a whoosh. You know, like a While the Wraith is cloaked, he's not completely invisible, like I said earlier. He's more like a predator camouflaged. You know, like he's kind of translucent, you can see little flickers of him, so he's not really entirely invisible, is he? The Wraith isn't really all too stealthy while he's invisible, though, because he sounds like me when I have a sore throat. Just listen. Has this dude never heard of While the Wraith is cloaked, he has no terror radius, unless you take that one stupid dumb add-on. On top of having no red stain or terror radius, the Wraith can't attack while cloaked. However, he can vault windows, damage generators, break pallets, and check lockers. In order to hit that pesky survivor that has already sprint bursted away by now, you're going to have to uncloak first. Which is a short duration, and it gives you a little 1-second speed boost right after you uncloak. This speed boost is really helpful and efficient for catching survivors on smaller loops, or playing the guessing game. I love the guessing game, let's play some more. You'll get this all the time while you play as Wraith. Survivors will see you cloaked and they'll see you uncloaking and run to the nearest vault or pallet that they can find. At this point, you and the survivor become engaged in an old-fashioned Western standoff. The survivor will desperately try to body block you from going to the other side of the pallet while they sit there and wait for you to uncloak. Then they'll either run away and try and mind game you and get you to swing, or they'll just drop the pallet immediately. That's why, and I really want to reiterate this, positioning is everything while playing as the Wraith. Half of the time you spend getting surprise hits on survivors, you are also spending trying to get in front of those survivors, trying to body block the nearest vault or pallet. Since they can't pass through you while you're uncloaking, you sit there and uncloak and then swing at them when they can't get to the pallet or the vault. And that's pretty much it. I really don't know what else to say about this power. I mean, it's fairly simple. You go invisible, cloaked. You find the nearest survivor, they sprint burst away! You find the next survivor, they have sprint burst too! And when you find that one survivor that doesn't have sprint burst, then you hopefully get a hit on them. It's a very repetitive and boring process playing as this killer. It's just cloak, find survivor, hit survivor, cloak again to catch up, uncloak, hit again, boom. See, we're making record time with this one. I told you it was going to be fast. As for the perks, all of these are fucking garbage. Since the Wraith came with the core 3 of the game, and being one of the oldest killers in the game, his perks stink ass. They're pretty basic and outdated, and they don't really help at all. One of them actually hinders you more than it helps you. Okay, Jesus Christ, let's just get this over with. Bloodhound makes it so that pools of blood are highlighted in a bright red. Oh, it also increases the amount of time that bloodstains stick around for about 4 more seconds. Yippee. Predator sucks. Why the hell would anybody use this? Predator makes it so that the scratch marks left by running survivors are extremely close together. This sucks. Who did this? Basically, by using this, you're making it even harder on yourself to track survivors. One of the things that you look for as killer is for the abundance of scratch marks left behind on trees and various walls and wherever they're spread apart. Like, you're looking for somewhere that the survivor is, because usually when you close in on that area, you'll find them, you'll hear them, you'll do something. You'll know that they're in the area. But Predator, ooh, fucking Predator. This stupid perk makes it so that they're all so close together that it's super hard to see scratch marks, and when you do, it's just like, Cool, I'm already chasing them. Shadowborn makes it so that when you're blinded, you get a 10% haste effect for 10 seconds. Oh, fucking kill me, man. So yeah, that's the perks. They stink. As you can see, I used none of them in the video. Oh, I wonder why. In order to try and have a little more fun on Wraith, I'm gonna recommend you 3 sets of add-ons that I find fun playing with him. The first is taking both the purple and the green windstorm add-ons to make you really, really fast when you cloak. That way you have a lot of map pressure, and it's really fun to zoom while on the max FOV. The second I like to call Super Stealth Wraith. For this, take the Coxcombed Clapper, the add-on that completely negates the sound of your bell, and pair this with either Swift Hunt, which increases the speed at which you uncloak, or the Ghost, which keeps your terror radius and red stain suppressed for an additional 6 seconds after uncloaking. It's up to you, really. With Swift Hunt, you might be able to get some more close hits, I guess, because the survivor won't hear your bell, and by the time they notice it, you'll still be uncloaking faster than regularly. But if you take the Ghost, I would recommend hiding behind certain objects or tiles while you uncloak, and then you can jump around the corner and spook them real good. The last one is a little more memey and fun, but I definitely still recommend it. Take the Serpent add-on. This makes it so that breaking walls, pallets, and generators will cause you to immediately uncloak. Pair this with the Shadow Dance purple add-on, and possibly Brutal Strength, and this will mean that you run up to survivors, they drop the pallet, and then you break it super fast, come out of invisibility, and you're right behind them. This will also allow you to get what I love to call invisi hits. Invisi hit! God damn, that was a good invisi hit. All in all, when it comes to Wraith, pretty much every other... Oh. Okay, well, I mean, you know what that sound means, it's lore time, baby. Lore fact number 1. Did you know that Philip Ojomo is the real name of the Wraith? Probably already knew that, so Lore fact number 2. The Wraith worked at Autohaven Wreckers, the map that he came with all the car parts and everything. Basically, he just fixed a few cars and he handled the car crusher. You know, the big giant thing that goes... Basically, he had been crushing people in these cars for the entire time because his boss was, I guess, a part of some shady business, and this is how they took care of, you know, certain loose ends. This caused the Wraith to go angry mode, and essentially killed his boss by putting him in the car crusher. Lore fact number 3. The Wraith's weapon is actually his boss's head and spine that he severed and pulled out of the car crusher. Pretty cool, right? Actually, it is pretty metal. Lore fact number 4. Did you know that the Wraith is dating Sally, the nurse? Canonically, in-game, I think. This has been shown through the Valentine's Day cosmetics, where he actually has Sally's heart on his weapon. Oh, I guess you can say he's really pulling on her heartstrings. I guess you can say whenever he swings his weapon, it's a heart attack. I guess you can... Lore fact number 5. There's actually more lore. They added more lore to Wraith in the tomes, and it's, you know, about like his bell and his village and being attacked and stuff. And yeah, I didn't really care to read that stuff. So if I was to give Wraith my signature blank out of 10 rating, I think I would give him a 5, a 4, maybe a 4 out of 10. So yeah, that's it. That's the Wraith. He's pretty underwhelming, isn't he? Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next one, and I guess remember to eat your vegetables. And if you ever sound like this, clear your damn throat.